I was actually, I'm trying to be like with the theme. I was actually eating a salad earlier today, and I got an idea for a horror movie. This has probably happened to you.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh my God.
I don't know about anybody else, but my biggest problem with indigestion, by far, is the humble cucumber. Does anybody else have issues with cucumbers? Yeah, I keep doing it, and they always ruin my day. And here's the thing. A cucumber is 96% water. What the hell is the other 4%? That's the horror movie. I want a bunch of people at a cabin in the woods, and they get attacked by whatever the other 4% of the cucumber is. I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
That's a B class.
Speaking of horror movies, are you guys fans of horror movies? I'm a fan of the genre myself, but there's something I'd like to see other than the cucumber thing. I'd like to see a horror movie where the main characters don't have a lot of other shit going on in their lives. Now, if you watch these movies, you already know what I'm talking about because it's become part of the formula. You can't go to a horror movie or watch it on Netflix or whatever these days without having to endure this long, drawn-out, boring exposition where you find out that somebody's marriage is falling apart, or they're alienated from their kids, or maybe one of their parents died recently and they never reconciled with them. Fuck that. I want to see a bunch of happy, well-adjusted people living their best lives, and then they get attacked by an evil entity. Why? Because horror movies are supposed to be about getting attacked by an evil entity, period. That's it. I have no idea why the makers of these movies want us to be sitting there saying to ourselves, oh my God, that guy's teenage daughter just got possessed by a demon. And you know what makes it even worse? He's also an alcoholic. No, he doesn't need to be an alcoholic. You know why? He doesn't need to be an alcoholic because his daughter just got possessed by a fucking demon, and that's bad enough. It doesn't even make any sense. I mean, if you wanted to say his daughter gets possessed by a demon and that causes him to start drinking, okay, maybe you got something. Now, these movies, you know, there's always that one character, like a next door neighbor or something. They're like a little bit ahead. They're a couple steps ahead. They know a little bit about the threat. All I want to hear from that character is, you have no idea what you're up against. You have no power against that thing. That's it. I do not need to hear, you have no idea what you're up against. You have no power against that thing because of your unresolved childhood trauma. What kind of lame-ass evil entity, what kind of loser malevolent force can't destroy you unless you need therapy? And it would be bad enough if it was just the protagonist, but they do the same damn thing with the expert, the guy that's supposed to get you out of this mess. I used to be a priest. Oh, really? Do you know anybody who's still a priest? Do you have any connections down at the diocese? Because no offense, but my wife is spinning around on the ceiling right now like she's Curly from the Three Stooges, and she's also speaking Latin. So with all due respect, I'm not sure what's called for in this situation is a dropout. I'm telling you, lately it's gotten so bad, and I'm not proud of this, but it's gotten so bad lately. I've started to cheer for the evil. I mean, I guess I'm not really cheering for the evil, but like when that big climactic scene happens at the end of the movie and we're all supposed to be going, oh my God, no! I'm sitting there like, you know what? Maybe it's better this way. Maybe it's better this way. Thank you.